I thought both teams lost a little bit here because I'm wondering where the Raiders are right now as a team. They are a faceless team other than their head coach. Now you get Antonio Brown. But are you keeping Derek Carr? If I bring in Antonio Brown to make Derek Carr better, then I think that might tell you everything you need to know about what John Gruden thinks about Derek Carr. Because usually quarterbacks make receivers better, not the other way around. And you bring in Antonio Brown, you give him guaranteed money. He went from zero guaranteed money with the Steelers in that contract to $30 million. And Drew Rosenhaus did a great job. I'm being told that there's only one other team that was involved in this. That one other team was the Raiders. They were willing to give guaranteed money and extend it, but I thought that's what this was always about. It was about the money. And remember, Antonio Brown said it wasn't about the money, but it was in the end. How do I get money because I should be paid more than Odell Beckham Jr. or any of these other receivers? I'm the best in the game. Pittsburgh, you have nothing to show for having the best receiver in football, one of the best running backs in football, and a Hall of Fame quarterback. Nothing. Nothing to show for that. And that was something we talked about because every year I'd look at Pittsburgh and go, that's the most talented team in football. But there's too much drama there. And I would always be apprehensive about picking them to go to the Super Bowl. And here you go. Bell's out. Brown's out. Ben's still there. Do I think there was friction there between these two? Yes, I'm sure. But do I think that Antonio Brown realized this is a way to get out, get paid? And now the Raiders have a guy who is really good. I just don't know how he's going to react when they're 6-10. And you're going to be losing maybe for 1 or 2 more years. Now, do I want to have Antonio Brown at 33 or 32 and not happy going to Vegas? Or maybe he is happy when they go to a new place? Are they going to go all in and get Kyler Murray? But, and looking back with Khalil Mack, okay, if you don't want to pay him quarterback money, I understand that. You got 2 first-round picks. They did a very good job with that. And if, you're going to start looking at Amari Cooper. All right, is he a big-time number 1 receiver? Maybe not for you guys. Maybe he doesn't make Derek Carr better. All right, you can get a first-round pick from the Cowboys? Okay. They did well. Okay, you're rebuilding right now. But are you sort of rebuilding? And that was the problem I had with the Raiders going after Antonio Brown. You're not ready to win now, but you got a guy now who wants to win, expects to win, wants his 120, 130 targets. He's just a little too old for what you're trying to do right now. That was the problem I had from the beginning if Antonio Brown was going to the Raiders. But you became a little more relevant because you're going to tune in. I thought, if he ends up in San Francisco, he might disappear a little bit. With the Raiders and John Gruden, even if they're not good, this is still going to be a story the entire year. You'll tune in. You'll be curious. How's Derek Carr and Antonio Brown doing? And then you wait till they get to Vegas, and you see what kind of – I still, have doubts about Derek Carr being their quarterback when they get to Vegas. Not that he's not capable, and he has put up good numbers. I just don't know if he's going to be the quarterback when they get to Vegas.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.